cops raid houses on a daily basis when they are tipped off on any form of illegal activity. Sometimes these drug busts pay off, but other times they don't. They might only find a small amount of drugs or money, but sometimes these raids really pay off. But this story is so crazy that it might as well be straight out of the movies. Police were called to this home for suspicious activity, and that is exactly how this all started. When the cops raided this house, they weren't expecting much, but it took a turn for the worse as soon as they went into the garage. Seems like a normal police raid with the police parked outside looking for illegal activity. But what they found inside was much more than they ever expected. The house was built on top of a natural cave, but investigators say no one lived there. The house wasn't even furnished. Hidden inside the house was a secret passageway into a cave. The thick metal door to the secret passageway was held in place by a hydraulic motor. If someone didn't want you to enter, you would probably need a small bomb to get in. The office space came first, followed by a living area furnished with 3 or 4 colorful bunk beds for camping out in the cave, and a restroom with a shower and plenty of toiletries. Behind the restroom was a kitchen with a fully stocked pantry, air conditioning, and microwave. All the comforts of home, only this cave was meant for business. More than 1,000 marijuana plants were grown deep underground. There were 2 growing areas, one held starter plants and the other held maturing plants. Each room had its own irrigation system. The lights and climate control kept the air at the perfect temperature, 87 degrees. They would grow 100 pounds of pot every 8 weeks. The job of harvesting the marijuana was so big that they actually brought in outside labor. As you can see, the ceiling escape hatch was painted the same color as the ceiling to create a disguised escape route. The escape route leads to a ladder to climb out. Just beneath the ground, there is another trap door. Here a hydraulic jack lifts the second trap door, which is hidden underneath a boulder. The escape hatch lets you out 100 yards from the home. No one driving by would have any idea what lies beneath. How did these men get caught? Was it because police thought they were growing thousands of pounds of marijuana? No, the men started stealing electricity from the local power lines to supply their fortress. They spliced into wires and caused power disruptions to the local area. Supervisors at the local power company were losing power somewhere and decided to look into it. But now Fred Strunk, 63, is not only facing 18 years of prison, he lost every cent he put into his operation. His house and all his holdings were confiscated by the government. In addition, he is expected to reimburse Tri-City Electricity $61,000 for the energy he stole. Needless to say, this pot house is now up for sale. I am just in shock with how many plants, how much marijuana, and how much space was used. A lot of time and energy went into this, not to mention planning. Did you expect to see this kind of drug bust? I know I didn't at all.